I'm testing my stream. I don't know how to put links and stuff in my description. So, but all right, what? Let's see if I can. Okay. Mandate freedom and get the hands off my kids. Good morning, Leona. And grandkids, all the next generations. Good morning. So we're testing our stream. Have you been spreading that message?
Not too much, but
okay.
I'm still trying to learn it like myself. What's up?
What's up, man? I am live right now, by the way. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
We love the live streamers.
Well, I'm working on my stream quality, my stream stability, my bit rate, and my frames per second because my streaming has been crap lately. I just started streaming since I came out here to create content, and I got this like little handheld mobile selfie stick from Jay, and I started live streaming when I was out here because I figured we needed more eyes on like the roads and stuff. Yeah. And so I'm just learning, right? And I gave my 4K camera away to somebody else because of the wind. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to man two tripods. So it worked when I gave it out, but I don't know if the storm broke my camera or something or what happened, but my camera's not working anymore. So I have to get my stream quality better. And remember that the message I was trying to get out yesterday? Yeah, my stream was crap yesterday.
Yeah, it stopped every few seconds.
Did you check it out? Yeah. Yes. It was crap. So and it sucks because everybody's like, "Yo, like you're hammering on good stuff. Like we need to see that. You know, planned obsolescence is one of them."
You don't want to be getting broken up while you're trying to explain that.
Yeah. It will like skip through like 30 seconds of conversation and just pick right back up, and it will.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Just record it and put it out.
Well, you know, you gotta have the memory for that. So you can't, you know, I live stream for 12 hours sometimes. You know, you'd have to have like 3 terabytes of memory to do that every day. So
just to get some information across, you know, get the information, get it across, and record little films. It doesn't have to be that long, but just to get that information out. So
that's what I came here to do, with my 4K camera that's now broken. But so that's why I have to get my stream stability better, and I'm trying a different platform. And guys, can I do a quick audio and video test here? 1 2 3 testing, 1 2 3. So let me know. Sound is breaking up a little bit. Ouch. Let me turn off my. Hold on. Sound is breaking up. It's buffering. Hide chat.
This is a brother right here. He was
okay.
Doing, the second night we were here, we were over on the other side. He was doing this fire like.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
It was like I
it's
got
called
it on
Fire
video,
Boy.
man. It was freaking sweet.
Yeah.
You had the dude Mike playing the guitar.
He's leaving today.
Is he?
California, fight this fight in California because they're dropping a bunch of crazy.
Yeah, California is really bad. New York, where I'm from, is pretty
buffering,
bad.
Alex, a lot. Try to put your phone in airplane mode. Wait 5 minutes. It helps. Okay, let me. You know, I don't know if let me see if I got programs in the background because I didn't do that this morning. Yeah, I got a bunch of programs in the background.
You guys leaving out?
Hey, Jersey, real quick. Can I put it in airplane mode while I'm live? Didn't I teach you the airplane mode thing yesterday? But not when I'm live. It's March 20. Did I put 17th? Did I put the 17th? I might have put the 17th in my title, didn't I? Let me see here. Can I adjust that from here? Buffering bad. Dang. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. If it drops my stream, I'm sorry. But Okay. Okay. So I just put it in airplane mode and put it back off. Can we do a test again? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is it still buffering and stuff? I can tell it's like glitching on my screen, so I kind of bet it is. Yeah, it's kind of glitchy. It's glitchy in your guys's. But yeah, are we back live? Can we test 1, 2, 3? Testing 1, 2, 3. Sound is good. Video is buffering. Can you guys pull your play bar back a little bit and see if that helps? Pull your play bar back a little bit, see if that helps. If not, I might end this title date. Yeah, I effed up the title. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's the 27th. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust that right now. Boop, I can do it in here. Sweet. I'm learning. See, I'm learning. See, I'm learning. Yeah, it's the 27th. Yep. Okay, I adjusted the title. Typo. Yep, it is a typo. Info changed. So is it still buffering pretty bad? Is it still buffering bad? I might have to restart my stream. I'm at 3,000 bitrate right now. It was working at the hotel, but I was curious if I'd have an issue once I got out here to the speedway. So we're gonna walk around a little bit, see if it stops buffering. Maybe it was the area I was in. Maybe it's the bitrate. So we're gonna try to fix this because my 4K camera is now broken. So I have to get my stream stability better. I have to. So yeah. Are we still buffering? Did you guys pull your play bars back? Should I end the stream and change my bitrate? Yeah, it says March 27th now. I did adjust that. I'm learning. I just learned how to change the title. I'm using Prism now instead of Streamlabs, so I'm testing Prism. I'm gonna try to learn Prism. We're here. All right, is it buffering? Is it good? Is it like pretty stable? I'm trying to get better at this live streaming stuff, so. It's okay. Best stream out. Thank you. Not as of this moment. Yours is not buffering, Bonnie. That's good. So we've got two that are saying the stream is good. One's kind of iffy, I think. Where's the suggestion box? I knew where it was before we moved the stuff. Did they put it back out? Where's the suggestion box? I knew where it was before. I knew where it was before we moved.
I have no idea.
It's better now? Yeah, I'm out like right in the middle of the speedway. I'm out by the cars.
Live streaming. Live streaming?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one are you?
I'm Alex Glasgow.
Okay.
Glasgow, like in Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to look you up. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna want a bunch of papers to put in there. Yeah, because everyone on my stream start.
I'll give you a variety of colors.
Just give me the whole box.
I don't know if we have extra though.
Oh, okay. Everybody in my stream start making suggestions on what the People's Convoy could do better, and I'm gonna put suggestions in the box for you.
I can give you quite a few, but I don't know if we have anymore.
It's buffering, Kimberly's sweet. Mark's saying it's all good.
Don't waste them.
Okay. Do you have a pen too?
As long as it comes back later.
All right. I'll I'll do it out here because I don't think they want live streamers in the tent. So
It's not open and there's not even any heat on in here. I think everybody's just sick of the cold and kind of trying to stay warm this morning, so.
okay. Well, if they yell at me for live streaming in here, I'm gonna tell them you told me I could.
Why are you gonna blame it on me?
Because I just told you.
Whatever. 89.5.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
So
yellow or not. I don't know.
we are going to be putting suggestions in the box for you today. Here is the suggestions box. Here is the papers I have, and here is my pen. Ugh. It froze. It's buffering. It's buffering, terrible. Buffering now, buffering again. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of this tent. Maybe this tent is the reason why. Oh, excuse me. Okay, is this better? Is this better? Let's see if this is better. I am, I think I'm on 720p. I'm at 3,000 bit rate, and my frames per second is 30. All good now. So it's just a dead spot then. It's buffering, froze. Oh geez, man. Maybe I need to end this stream and audio sounds stable, but it's just buffering. Try pulling your play bar back, guys. Try. Yeah. Okay. So please start suggesting that people pull their play bar back, and we'll hang out here. We're gonna do some suggestions for everyone at home. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm gonna fill them out for you guys. But we'll wait a second. If we need to restart the stream, I will. So just let me know. Give me some feedback on how the stream is, if the stream is stable. I'm gonna do another audio video test, and then we'll get the suggestions or start the stream over, one of the two. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Oh, no. Hold on. We gotta put those under something. Call service repeater. I don't know what that means. Isn't that like that like $1,900 thing? Yeah, I don't have money for that. Stream is perfect since you have been still. Yeah. Also try to pull the play bar back and let it kind of buffer ahead of time, so you're not like trying to pull the output exactly when it's being inputted, or vice versa. First line, standing for the flag. Okay, alright, so is the stream stable? If the stream is stable, I'm gonna put suggestions in the box for you guys. So if you guys have any suggestions, put them in the chat. No buffer there, no, mine is fine. Okay, that's great. Alright, so can we get some suggestions? I'm gonna put, we need more attorneys. My frame rate is 30 frames per second. I'm gonna come on this side because it's better lighting. So, alright, so we're gonna do some suggestions for you guys. I'm gonna put that under there. Stream is perfect. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm glad that it's better now. Alright, so what's some suggestions? If new people show up and they say it's buffering or whatever, just try to tell them to pull their play bar back a little bit, and hopefully that will help. So I'm gonna put need more attorneys.
I'll just come back.
I'm having to write or like hold this paper from the wind with one hand. I'm gonna put a smiley face on it because Marcus said that if he sees this on the box, he knows it's from me. So, okay. So suggestions. What are some suggestions from everyone in my stream on what the People's Convoy could do better? How about we put ask for a response when contacting representatives Did I spell representatives right? Let me get that pen out of the way. Ask for a response when contacting your representatives. Putting it in the suggestion box. Oh. That sign just like flew up and hit my camera. Alright. Nothing abnormal. Awesome, Freedom. Thank you so much. Okay, so today I'm putting suggestions in the box. Okay. Well, we're already fighting for the people, and we're already trying to remove the Patriot or the Emergency Powers Act. So, suggestion: drivers vote on doing states tour instead of staying in DC. Okay. States tour. Instead of. Okay, so I'm gonna set my tripod up so you guys can like maybe hopefully see this a little better, and then that way I don't have to hold it. Oh my gosh, where did you find that?
It's in my car. You left it there.
Dude, I was looking for that for like 4 days. Everyone say hi to Mike.
Good morning. How's it going? My last day here. I'm taking off. So,
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure and a gift.
Do you have
to meet you. And
No, go ahead.
talk to you a little bit. I'm gonna go get some coffee. But yeah, it's been an experience. A lot of lovely people, wonderful people out here. So just remember, that's really most of America. It's the lovely, wonderful people. It's just the crazy, corrupt weirdos who are trying to control everything. I'm sorry that you got pantsed in junior high school. It wasn't me. Don't take it out on me.
It's not his fault.
Yeah.
I'm glad he found that for me.
Yeah, man. How you feeling this morning?
Good. I went to the hotel and I slept. I fell asleep at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I woke up at like 3:30.
Good, man. Yeah, you probably feel a lot better.
I needed sleep, man.
Yeah.
I've been stressed.
Don't take on too much stress. We can only do what we can do.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. But as long as you're doing something every day, being awake and being aware of what's happening.
Yeah.
Improving, getting ideas and following through with it.
There's probably no sound because Mike's talking really quiet. I don't think he's had his coffee yet.
Yeah, no, I'm not a real loud talker anyways.
Unless you got a PA
Put a
system.
mic in front of me though and I'll bring up the volume.
So if you had one suggestion for the People's Convoy before you leave, what would it be, Mike?
To Convoy.
To Convoy?
Go out to towns, right?
Do you think maybe other states
Yes.
tour
I
instead
think
of
we
DC?
go to small town America, set up in small town America or wherever that we can get a gathering like this. Go a day out, do a rally, come back, bring people with you. Because that's really, I think, when we went across the country, that's what I found. People just went to like, there's something I can do. And they did it. They jumped in their vehicles and they came. There's still people here they didn't even know the convoy was going. They just jumped in their car. They saw us going. Like, I'm coming. Because this ain't right, what's happening. So, I mean, we can fan out from this, from Hagerstown to 10 states, 6 hours, at the most to go into a state and come back. It took me 6 hours to go to Connecticut. I went up to try to recruit a bunch of convoyists. There was 10 of them, and they were in cars, and they didn't want to come here. They didn't even know this was still going on, though. So we're not getting pressed for sitting out here. We're not getting pressed for going into D.C. But you know where we got pressed is when coming across the country and building up the forces as we came across. It's like a recruiting trip. So that's what I would say. I talked to those guys. They seemed willing to do it. They thought about perhaps even having a convoy back across the country and coming over there. I mean, we're not getting the point across here. We are meeting people and doing things. So there's no wasted time. There's nothing. We're either getting a win or we're learning. So we just keep on going. We just keep on rolling.
Right now, I think the best thing we need to do is sharpen our tools. And you know, yesterday I was talking to you about how I learned about the contractual agreement basically from you, and it just kind of stuck, that phrase stuck in my mind. And when somebody else brought it to my attention that we need to be asking from we need to be demanding a response while demanding from our representatives that we end the Emergency Powers Act. So, and you know, wouldn't you agree that when you say someone's name out loud, you remember it better?
Yes, I have a hard time saying people's names out loud, though.
Okay, so being that
because I had a guy who would say my name 19 times, or every time he met somebody, he'd say it. It was annoying, but you know.
So being that I basically learned about contractual agreement through notice and opportunity from you, do you think you could give the people that message on why it's important that we ask for a response from our representatives?
Yeah, so this is what we did in California. And I'm not really, you know, the representative thing, I know we want to end the Emergency Act, but the fact of the matter is there's nothing that overrides the Constitution. No Emergency Act can do that. It's the people standing up and saying, we're not dealing with this BS. You're illegitimate if you're using this force against us. But what we did in Tuolumne County, and my buddy Tony, and what we've been doing in Santa Cruz County is we put notice and opportunity, which is basically, hey, you're violating my rights, knock it off. We know you're doing it. If you don't stop, it's $100,000 per violation, or $250,000 if you get into a Title 18 or Title 42 lawsuit. Deprivation of rights, Title 18, Section 241 and 242. Those are their own laws. I don't think of them as our laws because these are legislative laws that don't apply to the people. They don't know that, but I do. None of this stuff applies to a living being. It's all corporate fictions. So if you want to talk to a corporation, you have to put it in paper. They don't hear you when you come yelling at them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't resonate. Until they put it in paper, they can't see you. So what we do, we give them a notice and say, you're violating my rights, knock it off. And you've got, you know, give them a real contract would be 30 days. If it's an important, you know, if you're in a rush, you can do it down to like 7 days, which is the earliest I did it. Now, I'm going to just say, I haven't completed this process, but we've had a lot of people step down from their positions because they got scared. Because when you file a lawsuit, Title 42 lawsuit for deprivation of rights means that you violated my rights, which means you violated the oath of office. That means you violated the Constitution, which means that you are no longer a public official and you no longer have tax dollars to represent you in court. So now you're on your own dime, and nobody wants to do that. So when you do this, you just let them know you're violating my rights. You give them a certain amount of time, like standard is 30 days. And then if they don't respond, you write them back something called the courtesy notice. Say, listen, I'm giving you 10 more days to respond to this. If you don't respond, that's tacit and acquiescence. It's tacit agreement and through acquiescence. Basically, you didn't respond, so what I'm telling you on this piece of paper, you're accepting this truth, right? So if I say you're violating my rights and you need to respond to this, I'm giving you 30 days, they don't respond, you give them 10 days to respond again. You say, hey man, I told you, you're gonna you're about to accept this as truth and fact in court. And then 3 days later, or after the 10 days, you give them a notice of default that said, hey man, you defaulted on your obligation to respond to this notice. You know, any actions against me is going to cost you this much money, blah, blah, blah. You haven't, but as a great person and a great human being, I'm going to give you 3 more days to respond. And if you don't, then you're in, the whole thing is a stop. But this is something, that's another form. But after 2 notices, if they don't respond, they've accepted your terms.
After 2 notices?
Yeah.
So there is no time limit. It's about 2 notices.
There is a time limit because you have to give people time to respond.
What's the official time limit on them?
If you want it to be not without a doubt in any court, it's 30 days. You give them 30 days to respond. If they don't respond within 30 days, it's give them a notice and say, hey, you didn't respond. 10 more days. You're accepting this.
Okay. And you said that's any court, so any state, any court, or
well, it's in the. Thank you, brother.
It's just black.
I love black. Okay, awesome. I don't put anything in my coffee. Yeah. So
time limits.
Time limits is 30 days for it's contract law. This is a contract.
Yeah.
The Constitution is a contract with we the people
civil
to
law,
defend our rights.
Contract law.
That is it. All this other baloney, it doesn't apply to us. You know, they need our consent for any of this stuff. And when we use their services, we're giving them consent. So 30 days, 10 days, and then they're in default, and you can take it in front of a judge. And if they don't, you go into a judge, and if you ask for a ruling that you followed this procedure. And then you can bring charges against him. You get a ruling from the judge. And I'm not sure about the ordering on this. You can bring a Title 42 lawsuit. You bring that in. You say, this is how they violated my 4th Amendment. This is my 5th Amendment they violated.
Well, see, Title 241 is conspiracy against rights.
Yeah.
So that's basically saying, you guys knew you were violating my rights. It's a conspiracy against my rights. Yep. And then Title 242 is, of course, deprivation of rights.
Yeah. So,
thank you very much, Mike, for bringing all this to my attention.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be... I've been suggested to have you give me questions. I can respond to them on the Funky Fathers page. I'm just going to put up a page on kind of how to attack the tyrants.
How to attack the tyrants.
And mind you, I'm
not too sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm no expert. I mean, I've only been doing this for 2 years, but
Bro.
I've got some common law and some constitutional law people that are just straight warriors who've been doing this for 25 years. And what I was going to say, my buddy Tony, he sent one of these notices, basically saying that what they were doing was domestic terrorism under Title 18, Section 2331, and intimidating the public through coercion, by forcing people to be masked and vaxxed in order to have jobs, in order to pay for themselves. That's terrorism.
Yes.
And these people, the health directors, is where we can hit them. We can hit them hard. We can hit them all in one day. And when 3,000 health directors in this country get this notice, we can make a difference, because no one's going to want to do this after they get sued for $180 million, and then they get a lien on all their property, and guess what? They can't buy anything. They can't have a credit card. They can't have a bank account. It all gets frozen. So that's how we're doing. There's some other stuff I'm looking into. I got a group in California that we're fighting pretty hard to figure out what the people's remedy is. And let me tell you, waiting 2 years to vote, that ain't for me.
Yeah,
These guys are committing crimes, and we have a system for that. And if the system's defunct, then none of this stuff matters anyways. It's time to get separated from all of this stuff. We either have rule of law or we don't. And when there's real law and there's nonsense law that's coming out of these legislative bodies,
otherwise known as color of law.
Yeah. So, anyways, Tony sent this notice to the health director of Tualatin County in California. She stepped down 2 days later, I think.
Really?
Within a week. So, yay on us, and that's what I want to like get busy serving all of these people. And I'm hoping that the lawyer here at the People's Convoy, I've talked to him a little bit, and he talked to my buddy Tony, and hopefully they're going to get together and put together a package that we can drop all at one time. From what I know, Chris hasn't gotten back to Tony yet, so we're just waiting on that, and I don't really like to wait. But anyways, that's what I'm planning to do, and then I'm going to sing songs about it, teach you about law and music.
So just to clarify, real quick, any court, the timeline, they have 30 days to respond. Any public servant, whether it be a governor, senator, House representative, anything, they have 30 days to respond, and then if they don't respond, you send them a notice.
A courtesy notice. It says, hey, maybe you didn't get this first thing, or you didn't respond as required.
And you can set the amount of time that they'd have to respond yourself, or
you can give them 7 days if you feel like this is an emergency.
Okay.
You know, and then you give them 3 days. But you know, if you really want to like wait, you know, give them 30 days. The people arrested me
for the second time.
Days,
for the second notice, the first
10
notice.
days.
10 days for the second notice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You want to walk and get some coffee?
That's what we need to do in this world.
I should probably clean this out, but I need coffee in this cup so I can warm my fingertips. But yeah, dude. So tell me more about what these people need to know.
What's that?
Tell me more about what these people need to know. We got almost 300 people that are curious and want information.
Well, it just, you know, look up Notice an Opportunity. You can go to ACLA. That's my buddy Tony's thing. You can go to Teresa Bucola, the Risa. She's fighting like mad in Carmel. She got well, you know, we don't really get people to step down and come to the notices. They just magically decide it's time to spend more time with their families over and over and over again. So I'm not going to make claims that you know, we did that and it's proven and any of that stuff. All I'm saying is when you take action against these criminals, they're just humans, just like the rest of us. They're scared, and when you get a notice from the IRS that says you owe this much money, I don't even believe in the IRS. They can't tax my labor.
Ooh, let's stand right here in the sun for a second.
But
before we walk around, because I got a couple more questions before we get distracted.
People who come to you with guns, you know, they're frightening, you know, and these let me just tell you about public officials. Most of them are climbers. So they'll throw their neighbor right under the bus in order to get to the top. And so if you go talk to someone, you know, you've got a beef with one of the people in your legislative body, go talk to their enemy. Go see what's going on with them. Let them know that maybe it's coming from them, that this thing. Let them fight with themselves inside their own minds. That's really where the battle is. But, you know, we can take these guys down one at a time because they're human beings and they have fears. And most of them are afraid of dying. You know, if you don't fear death, then there is no worry. I mean, I'm going to leave this suit at some point, and I'm going to go flying off to my next adventure.
It's just funny you mentioned the fear of death, because the fear of death, I think, is what has inflamed the response to COVID to the heights that the overreach has gotten to at this point. Can you explain to the people what US 18 Title 666 is?
That's kind of a new one on me, but you know, it's receiving of gifts or something from for federal funding and using those gifts as incentives to, I don't know. I mean,
Money
that's
is
a
the
new
root
one
of
on
all evil, basically. Look it up yourself and make your own conclusions. That was U.S. 18 title 666. Yes, you heard that correct.
That's right.
It's a very bad code.
My buddy Tony just pulled that out. He's using it. So he told me about it a couple days ago. I haven't really read up on it, so I'm not going to say too much about it until I see.
Can intentionally speak more on it. Yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah, so look that one up yourselves, guys.
Well, yeah, it's a real thing, and that's what's happening. You know, all of these health directors were incentivized to find COVID, to mask people, to vaccinate people. They're giving federal funds. Those federal funds, that's our money.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't ask for this, and I don't know anybody who did. I mean, I know people who like it. They think it's worthwhile, but I don't think anybody asked for it. It's like all these vaccine laws. No, nobody's calling up the senators saying, God, you got to get everybody in my neighborhood vaccinated. No, that's a mind game that was paid by the press on the people. You know, I've been watching this nonsense for years in California. So.
Yeah. Hey, so because I know that you understand the importance of contacting your demanding a response from our representatives, could I just get you to say real quick when contacting your representatives, demand a response, and then maybe just 5 to 10 seconds of explaining why. That way people can clip that and share like a 10 to 20 second clip.
Sure, when you talk to any of your public officials, just remember, first of all, they're public servants. That means they serve us. That means we make demands and they respond. It's not they tell us what to do. We make demands. It's in the law. We are the highest principle in all dealings with the government. We are the power. If our legislative body thinks that they can tell us what to do, they've been misguided because the people are ignorant. And ignorant is knowing there's information and you've chosen to ignore it. That's what ignorant means.
So when contacting our representatives, what do we need to do?
When we contact our representatives, you just tell them, this is what I want. I want you to end this state of emergency. I want you to file charges against whoever you want to file charges against. I mean, if Ted Cruz was really a man of the people, we would just put demands on the government. You know, you just demand what you want.
And demanded what? A response, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and why would we? So we would.
Right, we demand a response because they have to respond, and then he puts it in paper. They don't know if you're there until you put it in paper. That's all.
Yes, and then that would put them on a contractual agreement through notice and opportunity. Is that correct?
Well, you know, yeah. It depends on whether you guys do it right. You know.
I guess, yeah. So we're not experts here, but you know, it is.
I do have templates somewhere.
It is a thing, and putting them on record is number one, big, and then two, they are public servants, so they, through contract law, they are supposed to be required to respond. And if we've got thousands of people messaging these guys, they're going to have to respond, and it's going to make them work extra hours, right? And they're not going to want to do that. They don't like to work as it is. So, yeah.
So you can deliver the stuff. We find that if you can actually get face to face with these people, that's really the way to do it. And you serve them.
Well, we want accountability. I think
we have to
writing
serve. No.
You don't think so?
Writing is. That's what I'm talking about. So you take that notice and you get somebody to serve it on them. Like the sheriff would serve your ass if you had a problem or somebody's coming with you. You can have the U.S. Marshals serve these people if it's a real problem. You know, it just depends on the.
That goes for like school board member or everybody.
Just
even a senator.
And the beauty is we have a template. You can serve your neighbor, your buddy, who's just not on the lawsuit or not on the notice, can walk in and serve this thing, and it's bona fide.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as long as he gives it to the person who's supposed to have it.
Served, yeah.
You always videotape it, so that if they deny it or they kill the guy who's serving it, you still have the video. You spread that stuff around so they can't say, well, I never got that notice. Yeah, you got it. That's important. So when you have a service with the notice, it really makes it so they can't deny it, and they will. You can do it certified mail if you're a long way away. You got to get a receipt though, because you want to get that return receipt to prove that it was delivered to that office.
What time are we leaving, Brian?
Right after the meeting.
Okay. 10-4, I'll find you.
You gonna go get blankets?
Yeah.
Popsicle by then.
What's that?
If I'm not a meat popsicle by then,
Oh, what do you mean? It's because it's so cold out?
the damn wind.
Yeah.
If the wind would quit blowing, it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, it's
The
freezing.
wind, man, it'll cut through you like a hot knife through
I
butter.
know, I'm shivering, bro. I gotta get some coffee in my cup and have a little hand warmer, dude.
Hey, that's why I'm in love.
Yes, sir. That's why I started. I was like, let's get behind this thing. It's black because the wind's coming this way. Are you guys all waiting in line for coffee?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get coffee for sure. Are you gonna get some breakfast or did you already eat?
Yeah, I'm gonna get
What's up, Jason?
All right, get up.
Living the dream or daydreaming? I'm not sure which one yet. I'm gonna set this up right here. Face it that way so it's not awkward for you. I don't know. You're a rock star. You want to talk to the people real quick?
What do you want me to talk about?
Anything you want, dude. What do you think the Convoy should do or could do better? Maybe because I was going to the suggestion box. I was gonna have people online like they had any good ideas. One person mentioned like maybe going to other state, like convoying through other state capitals.
I think the long-term goal should be going to the state capital.
Yeah, because we could hit a couple of them just from being here.
From here, correct.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, man? What's on your mind?
I don't know. I generally try not to think. I just try to do.
You don't get paid enough?
That usually gets me in trouble. Right. My pay grade ain't high enough
Oh,
to
you're just
think.
being humble. This guy's a genius. Don't let him lie to you.
Tell my wife, guys. Find me and tell my wife. She hasn't figured it out yet. I try to tell her every day.
Well, we got 230 people that are wanting knowledge. What do you got to say to them? What the heck? Why is that so thick?
So that's
Bro,
it's like a syrup. So when it's cold like this, it gets really, really thick.
Okay, I was
It's all
going to
good.
use it.
Don't worry. After this cup of coffee, he won't be around to explain why he's. No, you just pour that bad syrup. It's okay. Keep going. It's okay. I'm talking to your fans.
I feel like I'm getting set up right now. Just teasing. That was a joke.
How you doing over there?
Well, it still tastes good. It's on my fingers.
Yeah, man, it won't hurt you. It's just cold.
I feel like I'm eating like.
It's like frosting, icing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like icing when it's like that. Pour it on a cinnamon bun.
Oh right.
French vanilla cinnamon bun.
Put
There
it in
you
the
go.
freezer real quick, like at home or something.
Just put it in the fridge is all you need.
Okay.
They get thick just like that.
That's cool, man. I never knew that. Dude, I didn't drink coffee for like. I'll get
it for you, no worries.
No, I'll get it. I just gotta grab my stream because my cord's plugged into it. But yeah, bro. We'll catch you later, Jason. All right, so we're gonna grab a little bit of food as well while we're here. Let's see, where'd Mike go? Did he I lost him. He might have went to the restroom or something.
Trying to make it last.
That's what I thought.
What are you trying to make last?
Everything.
Oh yeah. I would just like something hearty, if you don't mind. Like maybe some eggs or
French toast, eggs, and then
eggs would be good, and some protein.
And your meat choice is ham.
Can I get 2 scoops of eggs? I love eggs. Thank you. I know. Oh, you're trying to make it last. What was it?
Your meat choice is ham, scrapple, bacon, sausage, or Canadian bacon.
I'll take a little bit of ham, a little bit of
One
bacon.
piece.
1 piece of ham, 1 piece of bacon, and 1 piece of Canadian.
No, 1 piece.
Oh, really? Okay.
You can come back,
the
but
ham.
1 piece per visit.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, well, I'll grab some fruit then too because I ate the crap out of this fruit yesterday. Alright, there we go. Get some fruit on my plate. Okay. So we're gonna find a place to sit down real quick and grab my coffee. I'm gonna have to juggle a bunch of stuff till we get to the table over there. So you guys stare at my plate for a second.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Have a great day.
You too. If I have to have one, I guess I will. Okay. Oh, I dropped some. Hey, oh. Runaway pineapple. Oh, jeez, Pete. I'm a mess. It's in a good spot.
You're not going to get stupid. You know what I mean? No, man, I have my kids.
All right. How's it going, man?
That's better for you.
That's good, man. That's good. Thank you.
Anybody know anybody that has a truck that's going out?
I'm gonna set you guys down on this table for a little bit, and I'm gonna go grab some syrup and some silverware because I've had 3 things in my hand: my coffee, my plate, and my stream. So you guys just hang out for a sec, please, and then we'll be right back. Unplug.
I thought they would because we didn't.
I don't know. You have to go down.
Anyways, next time question, you know anybody that has a race?
If they go, I do not go.
That's what your body needs heavier to help.
My husband came in to surprise me. He brought my grandson. My grandson so wants to go to the. I would. I don't know.
So I didn't get to put much suggestions in there, but we'll go back. I really wanted to talk to Mike about the contractual agreement under notice of opportunity. I think there's some people here that don't understand what I'm trying to do or the message I'm trying to get across. And some people think I'm trying to hijack their streams. I'm like, no, dude. I'm just trying to get the word out. Is the stream pretty stable still, guys? Can we get a stream check? Just making sure we're still stable because this is my first time on Prism, and we're gonna check the stream. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't know, D. James. I don't know. Maybe chat could tell you, or check out D. James. Check out Fry TV now. He does a restream. Guys, can we get a confirmation on my stream stability? Testing synchronicity with audio and video. Testing 1, 2, 3. And are we buffering at all? Testing 1, 2, 3. It's hard to get my pinky like latched down. So like when I'm trying to get my third finger up, it's weird. It's like 1, 2, 3. Because of these gloves, I can't get